Ok, xin chào các bạn đã quay lại với series Alan Wake của mình. Và ở lần trước thì mình đã kết thúc cái episode 1, gọi là tập 1 đi. Thì ở tập 1 thì là chúng ta có rất là nhiều điều bí ẩn đúng không? Là từ cái việc mà anh này là ờ, tỉnh dậy từ một cái giấc mơ này, sau nói chung là đi đến cái chỗ kỳ nghỉ của anh ấy, sau nói chung là có nhiều cái biến cố ấy. Vợ anh ấy lại mất tích một cách cũng rất là bí ẩn. Đấy. Sau anh ấy là trên đường anh ấy đi vợ anh ấy mất tích rất là bí ẩn, và sau đó anh ấy không biết sao anh ấy kẹt trên một cái đỉnh đồi, đỉnh núi gì đấy. Đấy. Sau anh phải đi qua cái rừng, mà trong rừng thì lại có rất là nhiều cái anh hổ báo anh ấy cầm rìu anh lùa cho. Nên rất là may mắn là sống sót được. Và bây giờ đến trạm xăng mà gọi được cái người cảnh sát trưởng để cứu rồi. Bây giờ mình sẽ chơi tiếp à, cái episode 2. Ok. À, ok.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hình như là anh này là nhớ lại lúc mà anh ấy ở ở nhà của anh ấy thôi. Đợi mình chút. Đợi mình chút. Ok, ok. Mình phải làm gì? Switch on. Bật cả máy pha cà phê.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Đi lấy coffee. Chán luôn của vợ. Vợ anh này là kiểu chụp ảnh. Ui, con chụp ảnh chồng. Anh này nhìn ngoài đời trông kiểu cái character model anh này ngoài đời nhìn trông nói chung là cũng hơi khác trong game đấy nhỉ. Trong game nhìn mặt hơi mộc ấy. Trong ngoài kia hay là do chụp ảnh đấy. Ok. To nhỉ. Em trong nhà có cái gì không này thì mình chấn nốt đi. Đoạn này là lại một trang nữa này. Manuscript này. Sudden stop. Đây là đây là episode 2, nó có hai cái này.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Okay.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Mình không rõ là cái này lắm, để có khi mình chơi tiếp để xem là cái này là cái gì. Cũng có thể là cái này là nó đang kể lại cái mà anh ấy nhớ lại đây này, là hiện tại mình đang chơi cái mà hiện tại nó cũng như phần 1 ấy, là những cái trang sách thì nó sẽ kể về những cái gì sẽ xảy ra hoặc là đang xảy ra, như kiểu đoán trước tương lai, và anh này như là nhân vật trong game ấy. Đó trong cái cuốn truyện của anh ấy luôn. Nhưng mà anh ấy làm không biết là code này kìa. Cái này chắc là cuốn sách lần trước, nói chung là anh ấy mới viết. Nhà này rộng rãi quá nhỉ, đẹp đấy. Pha cà phê từ từ chưa xem còn cái gì nữa. Gì mình TV à? Úi giời, 2018 ấy, TV này vẫn là TV hot. Bây giờ tivi toàn tivi dán tường ấy. Mà cái hồ này là nó internet chắc là nó cùi cơ. Thì nên chắc là mấy cái nói chung là mấy anh nhà văn là hot lắm. Nói chung là ai cũng phải đọc kìa. Còn bây giờ nhà văn thì nó cũng hot nhưng mà không hot bằng như hồi xưa rồi. Bây giờ người ta có internet nhiều thứ linh tinh rồi. Thế nên mình đi đâu mới nhiều fan hâm mộ đấy.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Chân pha cà phê cho vợ. Đến gặp vợ thôi. Đấy cũng chẳng có gì hết sự. Ô cái áo này mình mặc trong phần 1 này.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No
Okay.
kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Mock up bắt đầu. Chỗ nào? Cái này là lại phòng bên kia này. Hay đúng cái mà
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Ồ, bật điện.
Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid,
Ồ,
but it's just,
không có điện thật luôn.
especially when I'm not
Bật điện.
prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Đến hiện tại.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're
Mình sẽ đợi một chút. Ok tiếp. Ok tiếp tục.
If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Cho mình rất thích cái kiểu anh này là miêu tả từng cái nhân vật ấy. Khi mà anh gặp ấy, như kiểu đúng là như kiểu anh nhà văn ấy. Kiểu rất là nhiều văn để mà anh nói trong đầu ấy. Example.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it,
Ok,
Doc.
là nhiều. Không có gì nữa. Đi ra ngoài. Ô, lại cái bà kia. Bà này cũng sợ tối rồi.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The
Right
bulbs
over there.
will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of
Got
it,
that
Miss
right.
Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you,
Meeting
just in
place.
case.
À, Mr. Đi gặp
Mr.
cảnh
Wake,
sát trưởng.
the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Ok, bình tĩnh này. Ô, lại có cái này. Cái này. Ôi, lại manuscript này. Đấy. Nói chung là mình sẽ cố gắng là mình kiếm được càng nhiều càng tốt, nhưng mà mình nghĩ là mình sẽ không thể hiện chơi 100% chẳng hạn, hoặc là cái gì cày hết tất cả mọi các achievement à. Cho là mình cứ chơi
Alice
một
looked through the
phần để
viewfinder,
cho xem
lining
story.
up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Ok. Mình cũng không rõ là cái này là sự kiện sắp xảy ra hay là như nào. Cái đi chơi tiếp hay sao mà. Cái này là
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys.
Stucky là cái
Looking
ông
for
mà
Stucky.
khói
Thanks out.
khói khói ấy, mà ở cuối lần trước mình tẩn chết ấy. Có cái teleport ấy. Nên chắc là bây giờ người ta vẫn đang ở gần cái chỗ khu vực chung là xảy ra những cái sự cố đấy để điều
The
tra.
sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Ok. Đi gặp cảnh sát trưởng thôi. Lại có gì? Ui, nhiều cái thế. Đây là cái gì đây? Next for me. Này chắc là chỉ là mấy cái ông nhà sản xuất thôi.
Come
Nghĩ
in,
là nó
Mr.
không quan trọng
Wake.
lắm.
Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Ok. Ok, mình quay lại mình sorry các bạn, mình đang tự nhiên có mấy việc. Ok, tiếp tục chơi.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Đây rồi, ok.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot.
Bắt cóc.
There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're
Mr.
watching
Wake,
you.
can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here!
Mình không nghĩ là nó có cái lựa chọn bật đèn. Ố. À, lại một cái trang này. Cứ xem là cái gì này. Dark
In
presence
spite
in
of its human
diner.
mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it, but it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Ok. Có vẻ như cái này là sẽ xảy ra trong tương lai.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on?
À đây này, có lựa chọn bật đèn.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know I
Quá tốt bụng.
shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk
Ok,
afterwards.
chắc không có gì đâu. Ông này ông say rượu
The
thật.
early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Trời sáng ấy. Trong khi nãy giờ toàn đi trời tối. À, mình nhớ là cái game này là nó sẽ có đan xen những cái cảnh mà buổi tối và buổi sáng. Nói chung là mình nghĩ rằng là sau khi mà hành động rất là nhiều thì sẽ có một khoảng thời gian mà kiểu thư giãn một chút đấy.
The caller had told me to find a
bây
hole
giờ
in
này.
the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Ok, bình tĩnh.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Festival. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but for the party,
Đi về đây.
need the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Lại cái này, cái ông phát thanh viên này. Nói về những cái tin, cập nhật tin tức. Chung là mình nghĩ là không có gì đặc biệt lắm. Qua cái rào anh trèo qua, nhảy qua. Như đây là, này cái chỗ nhảy này. Kích kìa. Lại tờ manuscript tiếp.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Thì bây giờ mình nghĩ là những cái sự kiện mà lúc nãy mình nhặt đi, cái tờ giấy mình nhặt thì là chắc chắn là cái nó sẽ xảy ra trong tương lai rồi. Bởi vì là lúc nãy là ông ấy bảo sẽ gặp ở cái đỉnh mà kiểu đỉnh người tình ấy, đôi bên đương người ta gặp nhau ấy. Nên mình nghĩ là cái này là tí nữa sẽ kịch bản của cái vụ ăn hành của mình sắp tới rồi.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Giăng cơ để xe này pick up ở đây.
Barry?
Láo thế nhỉ?
Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Nếu mà các bạn mà để ý thì cái anh Barry này là anh như là manager quản lý cho cái anh Alan này nhá. Thì là cái đợt trước là mình cũng nhặt được cái tờ này. Barry là anh ấy đến.
Bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon.
Là mình nghĩ là cái tờ giấy này trước là cũng đây là mình đang ở cái đoạn này này là cái anh nhà sản xuất của mình đến rồi này. Đấy. Nó diễn ra như kiểu là một cái một cái câu chuyện mà anh ấy chính là người viết ra câu chuyện này, nên là cảm thấy rất là hay, rất là kịch tính, rất là nhiều cái bí ẩn nhé. Bây giờ quay lại cho cái tác trưởng này.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of a story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Có vẻ như là ở đây là những cái flashback anh nhớ lại.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr.
Để mình hình như là cái đoạn mà gặp cái row này, cô phục vụ này là cũng mình lần trước mình cũng nhặt được. Đây này. Row mơ về anh Wick đấy.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Chung là những cái gì xảy ra là nó diễn ra gần như là y chang như cái gì anh ấy viết. Những cái trang mà anh ấy viết đã viết ấy. Chính anh ấy cũng không nhớ là anh ấy viết mấy cái này là khi nào phải không?
He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored.
Này rồi này.
Stucky spat on the
Stucky
garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Mình nghĩ đây là cái sự kiện miêu tả là tại sao cái ông Stucky kia ông biến thành cái con boss của phần 1 mình đánh.
Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Anh kia thì có vẻ mê cô kia quá nhỉ. Anh béo này.
What?
Xinh thế cơ
You
mà.
shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice,
Do
and
you
everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Funny farm kiểu như mấy cái trại thương điên ấy. Rusty.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it
nát
now.
quá nhỉ. Ok, hiểu rồi. Không ai tin bố mày cả. Bố rất buồn rồi. Thôi được rồi, anh nói chung là nhân vật chính thì nói chung là game nào phải gánh team cả chứ sẽ làm hết thôi chứ còn chẳng nhờ thằng nào cả. Giờ mấy cái bọn này làm gì cho mệt hết người.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure.
Điều
It's
đẹp
at
quá
the
nhỉ.
end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month.